a bit. sure you've got the order.
You get it? I want to see the page. Glad we understand our agreement. That was never said. And I'm not sure I can do another one of these. I'm not sure.
So close to the end.
I visited a lot of colleges in my search, and Iowa State felt like home. When you step on campus, it feels familiar.
The first time I came here, I came in the summer. Very pretty. I really liked the campus. The next time I came was probably the more informative one, which was in the middle of winter. Even then, it was just as pretty, and I got to go through the whole department. That impression made me really want to choose Iowa State.
I liked what the college vibe was here. Has that sense of community on top of the big college feel.
When I was looking at vet schools, I wanted a program that was strong in food animal medicine, was located in the Midwest, and I got really lucky that my in-state school is Iowa State. I've been interested in veterinary medicine since high school. I had a really strong interest in animals and science and figuring out how things worked and why they worked.
Both of my parents went to college, and it's something since I was a young kid is they've valued education. They strive to make us push to high levels of education, getting A's in every class, doing the best you can on any work assignment.
I didn't know what to expect out of the architecture program. It's been really rewarding learning those things, getting to a point where I feel comfortable doing those things and that I'm excelling at those things and doing it with some of my closest friends now.
Ever since I was a little kid, I loved anything that flew. I really wanted to be a pilot or an astronaut, so probably since I was about 5, I was really like, I really want to do this. There was really no other major I wanted to do more than aerospace.
I've always been passionate about nature. I grew up playing in a creek in my backyard, and thinking about protecting wildlife has always been something I've been passionate about.
One of the things I love about Iowa State is that they have 800 plus organizations, and so during my time here I've been really able to delve into all the different opportunities here, and some of those were International Student Council and Trend Magazine, which when you look at the two organizations, they're so different. I get to really tap into different sides of my interests, and both of them allowed me to get tangible experience in what I'm interested in that will really help me after graduating.
I really liked Iowa State because we're very hands-on. We have a lot of great labs that we jump into right away from first year. You're spending a lot of time in the classroom, but also a lot of time out of the classroom.
My most recent study abroad experience was in Antarctica. Being able to go to somewhere so far away has really helped open my eyes on just how vast and different places can be. To do it with my classmates and be able to learn while doing it is just awesome.
Everyone comes into college and they want to try on all these new hats and do all these things, and I think the beauty of that is that you find people that are looking for the similar things too, and you're able to build those connections that hopefully last a lifetime.
I would not be here today, I would say, with the experiences that I've had without my support system, and I owe it to them for being the student that I am today and being able to push myself further and grow as a student, both personally and academically.
I've just grown and matured 3 years into life. Learned different things, I've grown in different areas, just kind of learned to be more of myself.
I have served as the Class of 2024 president for the last 4 years, and I've had some really great opportunities to meet regularly with the dean of our college and do it in a way that would foster collaboration and foster communication.
I'm just proud of the way I've navigated this experience, right? Being a first-generation college student, being able to come here and feeling like I was able to tap into a network of people that were inspiring, really.
I'm probably most proud of a lot of the research work I did, been able to have a lot of impact. It's just been a lot of fun to be able to interact with all these different groups.
I think being a Cyclone means being versatile.
To be a Cyclone is definitely to have passion for what you're doing.
It means to be part of a whole.
Being a Cyclone for me has meant being able to pave my own path and explore things that I would not have thought to even do.
Being a Cyclone means to be an explorer.
Someone who's knowledgeable on the things that they work on and to be professional and helpful.
It's never just about you. When you're here at Iowa State, when you're a Cyclone, it's about all of the other people who are Cyclones with you.
Turn around and it feels like home. Look around and it feels like home.
I would describe my time at Iowa State as fulfilling.
Exceptional. I've gotten to meet so many new people, to have so many friends, to have so much fun.
I would say transformative.
I would choose plentiful. There was always something I could do or some opportunity that I could look at.
Family. That's Iowa State to a T.
Thank you, Mom, for pushing me and always trying to get me to go out of my comfort zone.
I would really like to thank the friends and community that I've been able to find here at Iowa State, as well as the Greenlee School of Journalism.
I want to thank my dad first and foremost. He's kind of been that guy who's like, education is up top.
This was the right choice, and nothing would change my mind about that.
Turn around and it feels like home. Look around and it feels like home.
Good afternoon. Iowa State University is pleased and honored to welcome the family and friends of our graduates to the Spring 2024 Afternoon Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony here in Hilton Coliseum. Today's commencement ceremony recognizes recent graduates in Iowa State University's proud 166-year history of academic achievement, excellence, and service. The processional will begin with the presentation of the college banners by each college's student marshal, who will be accompanied by the dean and the student's university escort. The presentation of the college banners will be followed by the processional of our undergraduate candidates for graduation, who will process in as members of the delegations of the respective colleges. Members of the assembly may remain seated during the processional. At this time, it is our privilege to present to you Emily Hatch, student marshal for the College of Design. Emily is accompanied by her university escort, Rob Whitehead, and by Dean Luis Rico Gutierrez. It is our privilege to present to you Louis Calloway, Student Marshal for the College of Engineering. Louis is accompanied by his university escort, Dr. Suresh Kothari, and by Dean Samuel Easterling. At this time, it is our privilege to present to you undergraduate candidates for graduation from Iowa State University. the official beginning of our spring 2024 afternoon undergraduate commencement ceremony. The University Mace, carried by Chief Faculty Marshal Dr. Robert Wallace, precedes the President. We ask the candidates for graduation and the members of the Assembly to please rise as you are able for the procession of the members of the Iowa State University academic community, led by President Dr. Wendy Winterstein. And now, the presentation of colors by the Army Reserve Officer Training Corps Color Guard. Iowa State University is very pleased to introduce Carly Nelson as the Spring 2024 Afternoon Undergraduate Commencement vocalist. Ms. Nelson will sing our national anthem.
Please join me in the singing of our national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night
Please be seated. Graduates, family, and friends, I am pleased to introduce Dr. Wendy Winterstein, President of Iowa State University.
Good afternoon. I'm very pleased to welcome you to Iowa State University's Spring 2024 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of the Platform Party. I ask that they please stand and remain standing until all introductions are made. Robin O'Callahan, Senior Vice President of Keynote Industrial Group and Commencement Speaker. Regent Robert Kramer, Iowa Board of Regents. Dr. Jonathan Wickert, Senior Vice President and Provost. Dr. Toya Younger, Senior Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Anne-Marie Vanderzanden, Associate Provost for Academic Programs. Dr. Jeffrey Johnson, Laura and Russ Talbot, Endowed President and Chief Executive Officer of the Iowa State University Alumni Association. Dr. Robert Wallace, Associate Professor of Ecology, Evolution, and Organismal Biology and Chief Faculty Marshal. Luis Rico Gutierrez, Dean of the College of Design. Dr. Samuel Easterling, James L. and Catherine S. Melsa, Dean of the College of Engineering. Dr. Monica Howard, Assistant Dean of Veterinary Student Success, College of Veterinary Medicine. Hannah Skates Kettler, Associate University Librarian for Academic Services. Dr. Rual Parsa, Teaching Professor of Finance and Faculty Senate President. Dr. Lee Burris, Morrill Professor of Agronomy and Senior Faculty Marshal. Dr. Jennifer Sukon, University Registrar, and the Faculty Marshals, Departmental Representatives, Student Marshals, and University Escorts for today's commencement ceremony. Please join me in recognizing them. You may be seated. On behalf of our university leaders, faculty, and staff, we are delighted to honor and celebrate our newest graduates of Iowa State University. Commencement is the most important and significant ceremony that a university holds. For our graduates, it represents the culmination of years of hard work, focused study, perseverance, and personal growth. For family and friends, it's a time to share in the success of their graduate and to be recognized for the wonderful support and care that they have provided over the years. And for Iowa State University, it represents the successful completion of our most important responsibility to society, providing a comprehensive education to prepare the next generation of scholars, innovators, and leaders. Graduates, you are joining a very special group of people who hold degrees from this renowned institution. We are so proud of you, and we know that you will continue to bring great pride to Iowa State University. Congratulations to all of you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce the keynote speaker for this afternoon's undergraduate commencement ceremony. Robin O'Callahan is Senior Vice President for Keynote Industrial Group, leading project development for mega projects across North America. A 2001 graduate of Iowa State University, Robin went to work for Keynote as a mechanical engineer after earning her degree. For the past 23 years, Robin has led teams that negotiated, engineered, and constructed billions of dollars of capital projects across the power and industrial markets. In 2016, Robin was promoted into commercial manager role for Keynote Power, negotiating large EPC and design-build contracts. When Kiewit Industrial Group was formed in 2019, Robin was tapped to serve as Director of Project Development, and in 2020 was named Vice President of Markets and Strategies. She was promoted to her current role last year. Please join me in welcoming Robin O'Callahan.
Good afternoon. It is truly an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate your remarkable achievements. To this Cyclone class of 2024, congratulations and welcome to the amazing Iowa State alumni base, joining Fortune 500 CEOs, senators, NASA astronauts, professional athletes, artists, activists, and renowned scientists. You are entering a spectacular community of Cyclone achievers and trailblazers. Note, I wrote this long before the events of the last few weeks, with tornadoes ravaging the Midwest and destroying homes, towns, and the lives of thousands of people. My thoughts and prayers are with those affected by these recent tornadoes. I acknowledge the gravity of these events and extend my deepest sympathies to those that were impacted by those. Now, let's address the origin story of our beloved cyclones. Did you know that the name was inspired by a football victory so epic that it made headlines? Yes, our team's crushing defeat of Northwestern University back in 1985 led the local newspaper to declare, "Struck by a cyclone." Talk about leaving a lasting impact. And here you are today, proud cyclones ready to be your own forces of nature, about to impact the communities around you. Graduating college can feel a bit like being caught in a whirlwind. To get here today, you've weathered exams, white-knuckled late-night study sessions, and perhaps blown through a few too many cups of coffee or maybe some other adult beverages. You're emerging stronger and wiser, equipped not just with a degree, but with a solid, storm-proof foundation of knowledge and skills. But let me be clear, your learning journey is far from over. I'll admit, likely to the chagrin of the faculty and administration behind me on stage, that I have not retained everything that I learned in college. It would take me hours or maybe months without AI, that is, if I was asked to calculate the divergence and curl of a vector field, or to argue John Locke's theory on empiricism. But even though I can't recall those specific items decades later, the mathematical certainties and the debates with fellow cyclones about philosophical theory, in addition to all the other skills that I learned through my education in Ames, were instrumental to the journey of learning and growth that I'm still on, and that you're only just beginning. Whether you're continuing your education in graduate school, in industry, in the military, or anywhere else, you've learned the skills and are equipped with the tools to embark on a lifelong quest for knowledge and growth. That's right, a lifelong quest for knowledge and growth. Essentially, you learned to learn here. From here, you can't stop being curious. You can't stop learning. The world is evolving too rapidly to be complacent with your knowledge base today. But what's better now, you get to choose what to learn, when to learn, and how to learn it, not the folks behind me. Imagine yourself as storm chasers, relentlessly pursuing understanding and insight of something you can't always see in the beginning. Like a cyclone, your intellectual curiosity is the force that reshapes the landscape of your future. In today's rapidly changing world, characterized by exponential technological advancements and evolving global landscapes, the pace of change is unprecedented. Consider this. It's estimated that the amount of new technical information is doubling every 2 years. That means by the time you finish your first decade in the workforce, the knowledge base required for your field may have completely transformed. Seek out experiences that not only expand your horizons, but also test your limits. Whether it's exploring a new field of study, mastering a new skill, or delving into unfamiliar cultures and perspectives, each new encounter adds depth and richness to your understanding of the world and the creative solutions that you can offer it. By remaining curious and open-minded, you not only keep pace with the world around you, but also position yourself to lead and innovate. Just as a cyclone adapts to shifting conditions, those who embrace lifelong learning are better equipped to navigate the complexities of this dynamic world. Challenges become opportunities for growth, setbacks become stepping stones, and failures become valuable lessons learned. So as you embark on this new chapter of your life, remember that your journey of learning is still in its infancy. Maintain the mindset of a perpetual student, seeking knowledge and wisdom. By doing so, you will not only shape your future, but also leave a lasting impact on the communities around you. As you continue on this path towards knowledge, one of the most invaluable assets you can cultivate is your network, both personal and informational. Just as a cyclone draws in diverse elements as it intensifies, so too should you surround yourself with a vibrant community of perspectives to increase your force. In our interconnected world, where boundaries blur and ideas flow freely across cultures and continents, the ability to engage with diverse viewpoints is essential. Embracing diversity in your network blows open doors to new perspectives, challenges conventional thinking and the complacency of the status quo, and cultivates empathy. I cannot stress this enough. Surround yourself with individuals who challenge your views and broaden your understanding of the world. Engage in meaningful conversations with people from different backgrounds, cultures, and experiences. By doing so, you not only expand your intellectual horizons, but also develop a deeper appreciation for the complexities of our global society. Similarly, diversify the sources of information you consume. In our polarized world, where algorithms, echo chambers, and confirmation bias can so easily distort our personal realities, actively seeking out diverse viewpoints is imperative for fostering critical thinking and informed decision-making. By exposing yourself to a range of perspectives, from different ideologies to varying cultural narratives, you will cultivate a more comprehensive understanding of complex issues. These challenges to our thinking are catalysts for progress. As you engage with these diverse perspectives, you begin to see connections and opportunities that were previously obscured. This shift in mindset lays the groundwork for innovation and breakthroughs in solving the pressing challenges that are most important to you. I encourage each of you to actively cultivate a network that reflects the rich tapestry of humanity. Embrace the discomfort of encountering contrasting viewpoints, for it's through these encounters that you will grow as individuals and leaders. Remember, the ability to navigate complexity and forge meaningful connections will be among your most valuable assets. The world needs you to be the change, to seek the understanding and find the commonalities between diverse perspectives, to bring people together to find common solutions for the betterment of our communities and the world, and to find the strength in our unity enriched by the diversity that defines us. Perpetual learning and embracing diverse perspectives are not isolated endeavors, but rather essential components of a broader philosophy, an outlook characterized by a growth mindset. This mindset is rooted in the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, effort, and perseverance, much like a cyclone gains strength as it continues its course. It thrives on the principle of continuous improvement, where incremental gains accumulate over time to yield exponential results. Success isn't about making monumental leaps overnight. Its foundation is the theory of compounding growth. You may be familiar with compounding growth in financial terms, where saving a small amount consistently over time can lead to significant wealth accumulation. Also important for you to know. Now apply that same concept to personal development, your attitude, effort level, and initiative. Imagine a day one mentality, treating each day as if it were your first. A mindset characterized by relentless innovation and focus, much like a cyclone's unwavering path of transformation. This day one approach reflects a growth mindset, where setbacks are viewed as opportunities for learning and improvement. In contrast, day two thinking represents stagnation and complacency. Adapt this growth mindset in your own pursuits. Strive to be just 1% better each week, an achievable short-term goal that will compound over time, much like the intensification of a cyclone's force. That's 1% more focus, 1% more initiative, 1% more studying, 1% more energy, 1% more. Treat every day with the same relentless focus and energy as day one. Like the hockey stick curve in financial growth, these incremental gains will propel you forward and position you for sustained success in all aspects of life. Finally, let's talk about resilience, about grit. Life after graduation will undoubtedly present you with challenges, setbacks, and failures. In fact, I wish for each of you some struggles along the way. Why? Because if you aren't facing obstacles, then you aren't pushing yourself hard enough. You aren't uncovering the greatness that resides within you that can only be achieved through failure and setbacks. You simply can't be great at something on your first attempt. It's through the struggles of realizing what you aren't good at, through hard times of recognizing you don't know it all, that we discover our true strength, and we learn to appreciate the moments of learning through challenges and the resulting triumph and joy even more. But it's essential to recognize it's not the struggles or failures themselves that define us. Rather, it's how we respond to them. Just as a cyclone weathers adversity and emerges stronger, so too can each of you navigate life's challenges and emerge more resilient. Embracing failure as a stepping stone to growth is a transformative mindset. When setbacks occur, and they will, view them not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for learning and improvement. Ask everyone you admire for a story about a time they failed, and I assure you they will also tell you how it changed them for the better. Each setback offers valuable lessons and insights that can shape your character and fuel your determination, and push you to greater heights than you could have achieved through success alone. I encourage you to take calculated risks and step outside your comfort zone. Without risk, progress stalls and growth becomes stagnant. Embrace uncertainty and fear as catalysts for your personal development. Remember, the most significant achievements often stem from moments of courage and resilience in the face of adversity. Before we conclude today's talk, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to all who have played a pivotal role in supporting our graduates on their journey. To the families and loved ones gathered here and those joining us from afar, thank you for your unwavering love, encouragement, and sacrifices. You have been the steady pillars of support, providing guidance, understanding, and endless encouragement. None of us get through this alone, and your support has been instrumental in the success of these graduates. To the faculty and staff of Iowa State, thank you for your dedication, mentorship, and commitment to excellence. You've imparted knowledge, inspired curiosity, and nurtured the talents of these graduates, equipping them with the skills and confidence to navigate the complexities of the world beyond academia. And to the graduates, remember that wherever you go, you are and will forever be cyclones, forces of nature capable of transforming the world around you. As you embark on this new chapter of your life, armed with knowledge, diverse perspectives, a growth mindset, and a spirit of resilience, remember that you possess the inner strength and tenacity to overcome any obstacle. Embrace each challenge as an opportunity to discover your true potential and to contribute meaningfully to the communities you choose to be a part of. May you continue to inspire, innovate, and lead with passion and purpose. Your journey is just beginning, and the possibilities are limitless. Congratulations once again, and may your future endeavors be rich with fulfillment, success, and boundless joy. Thank you.
Thank you for those thoughtful and inspiring words, Robin. Another round of applause for our commencement speaker. We will now hear from our student brass ensemble under the direction of Dr. Michael Guillermo.
President Winterstein will begin the recognition of graduates, followed by the presentation of degrees.
I call upon Senior Vice President and Provost Dr. Jonathan Wicker to recognize those students graduating with distinction, those students graduating from the University Honors Program, and all of those with military service.
At this time, I would like to recognize the students who are graduating with distinction. At Iowa State, grade point averages are based on a 4.0 scale. In addition to the notation in the commencement program, this recognition also appears on the official university transcript and diploma. Those students graduating summa cum laude, or with highest distinction, have earned a grade point average of 3.90 or higher, and they are wearing cardinal and gold honor cords. Will these students of highest distinction please rise so we may recognize you? Please be seated. Those students graduating magna cum laude or with great distinction have earned a grade point average of 3.70 to 3.89, and today they are wearing gold honor cords. Will these students of great distinction please rise? Please be seated. Those students graduating cum laude with distinction have earned a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.69, and they are wearing cardinal honor cords. Will these students of distinction please rise and be recognized? Please be seated. For all of you, on behalf of the faculty at the university, I offer you sincere congratulations. Next, I would like to recognize the students who are graduating from the university's honors program. Students receiving this recognition today have maintained a grade point average of at least 3.5, have shown initiative in developing their own individualized program of study, and ingenuity in designing and completing an independent research project. They are wearing a medallion. Will those students graduating from the university's honors program please rise? Please be seated. Finally, I would like to recognize all those in attendance today, graduates and audience members alike, who have served, who are serving, or who will be serving our country in the military following graduation. We are deeply grateful for your commitment and service to our country. Would these individuals please rise as you are able so that we may recognize and honor you? Please be seated.
Dr. Wickert, I now call upon you to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees.
We shall now proceed with the conferring of the undergraduate degrees and awarding of diplomas. Will all candidates for the bachelor's degree please rise as you are able? President Winterstein, these candidates have successfully completed their prescribed curricula in their respective colleges. They have been recommended by the college faculty and the Faculty Senate, and they are approved by the Iowa Board of Regents for the bachelor's degree.
In recognition of the satisfactory completion of your studies in your respective colleges and by the authority delegated to me by the Iowa Board of Regents, I confer upon you a bachelor's degree. As is tradition, I now ask all bachelor's degree recipients to move their tassels from the right side to the left side of their caps. Please join me in congratulations. Please be seated.
The candidates from each college will walk to the side stairs, up the platform, and across the stage to be recognized. We will begin with the College of Design. Dean Luis Rico Gutierrez will present the college's student marshal to President Winterstein.
President Winterstein, Provost Wickert, it is my privilege to present Emily Hatch, Student Marshal from the College of Design. Emily, oh yeah. Emily is graduating summa cum laude with a major in architecture and a minor in sustainability. A recognized leader in our campus, she served as an undergraduate research assistant with Iowa Urban Food Energy Water Systems, a community advisor for the Department of Residence, outreach chair for Women Who Design, and fundraising chair and president of the ISU Women's Lacrosse Club. She received the Women's Collegiate Lacrosse Associate 2022 Division II All-Academic Award. Emily won first place in the American College of Healthcare Architects inaugural Critical Access Hospital Student Design Competition, and was selected to present her project on air quality in Des Moines classrooms at research in the Capitol this spring. She completed internships with Corgan in Dallas and DLR Group in Phoenix and Des Moines. After graduation, Emily plans to become a licensed architect. Please join me in congratulating Emily Hatch and all of our graduates from the College of Design.
Ahilan Kumar.
Anaya S. Thompson.
Molly Ann Niebergall.
Madeline Denise Day.
Audrey J. Borcherding.
Nathan R. Wardle.
Anna Luren Bohr.
Osvaldo David Rivera Carrasquillo.
Jacqueline Page Nickel.
Alexis Jean Schur.
Donovan Teresa Sandoval.
Tate Jacqueline Specht.
Ryan Clark Poppert.
Sally Marie Hively.
Bryce Allen Kuhn.
Raul Medina.
Alicia Ruth Sanchez.
Fernanda Guevara Riatagui.
Hannah Elizabeth Johnson.
Hadley Cole Sheehan.
Creighton Daniel Mitchell.
Grace Campbell Purvis.
Carly Ann Belk.
Clayton F. Spahn.
Nicole Lynn Friedman.
Cade James Simpson.
Hunter Roy Pfeiffer.
Mia Angelina Marco.
Leah Ruth Walter.
Patrick John Schaefer.
Brooke Elaine Barber.
Arturo Gonzalez Mateos.
Peter Belateche Graham.
Madeline Joe Shoemaker.
David Harrison McGee.
Sophia Renee Lee.
Ashton Hunter Wheeler.
Megan Elizabeth Eddy.
Lin Zhang Yu.
Evan Jacob Pearson.
Naya Victoria Spito.
Weston Frederick Vance.
Isabel Teresa Wilson.
Linus P. Larson.
Rowan Eileen Larson.
Thomas James Hewitt.
Sam C. Morrow.
Gabriel Edward Phillips.
Emily Jo Miller.
Ian Michael Juskiv.
Hannah Maisie Oldroyd.
David M. Casebeer.
Sophie Ray Hickson.
Jack Ryan Davis.
Aisha Hong Lee.
Drake Mitchell Carey.
Grace Allison Hatchett.
Shane Martin Morrissey.
Isla Meg Schiller.
Savannah Lynn Bevenu Rock.
Joshua Allen Micken.
Brooklyn Wisbaum.
Cameron Rose Pisculi.
Jack Thomas Schultz.
Elena Nicole Rafson.
David Del Toro.
Peter Samasco James.
Amelia K. Foster Alloway.
Jasmine Jewel Terrell.
Brooke Elizabeth Lombardi.
Hannah Mary Greenfield.
Emily Ann Zabo.
Harley Marie Holub.
Delaney Sharon Giles.
Sydney Ann Hannagriffs.
Juan Arturo Rodriguez.
Rachel Ann Herbers.
Jaylyn Rose Waddle.
Carson Renee DeGroat.
Alexis Jordan Banks.
Megan Elizabeth Colosi.
Nick Tin Chung.
Sarah Caroline Koenig.
William Huston Sanders.
Victoria Michelon Arruda.
Kyle Wilson Gunther.
Kayla Ellen Wells.
Jacob Becker.
Bailey Elizabeth Lindley.
Hagen Mathis Carter.
Claire E. Wedewer.
Megan Ann Palmer.
Eliana Irene Lewis.
Emma Lauren Hill.
Bailey Marie Gunderson.
Allison Marie True.
Isaiah Walsh.
Sophia Annie Magunya Munoz.
Alexa Margaret Diaz.
Timothy Jonah Jong.
Cody J. Kime.
Micha Yonitz Nastase.
Sydney Lorraine New.
Connor J. Shanahan.
Zuan Kim.
Jamilis Sarceno Cortez.
T. San Moon.
Travis Shane Caudle.
Brenna D. Corone.
Jessica Rose Ritland.
Anna Marie Barker.
Thomas A. Kratzel.
Emily Watson.
Megan Renee Sawyer.
Kelly Knott.
Tessa Ann Judge.
Surti Vinjendran.
Rachel Elise Brokenshire.
Callie Lara.
Daniel William Dressen.
Sophia Elizabeth Bliffert.
Alexis Marie Clark.
Julia May Havlick.
Jada Jean Christensen.
Molly Catherine Anderson.
Samuel R. Berg.
Emily May Monmany.
Pierre Mir Reveau.
Ja Min Lee.
Julian Julie Wilhelmson.
Damon James Drury.
Colton McAllister Clark.
Adeline P. Hunegarth.
Hannah Elizabeth Newhouse.
Cole John Keenan.
Andrea Gutierrez.
Lucas Meyer Tadson.
Anna Jane Pastula.
Kaylin Antonio Thompson.
Lauren Ann Swiggle.
Noah Matthew Lee Damrow.
Morgan Jean Jensen.
Harrison William Smith.
Ryan James Vermolm.
Grace Nicole Estenson.
Daniel Jacob Selnow.
Laura K. Beecher.
Benjamin James Lyons.
Aiden David Smiley.
Austin Tyler Mione.
Philip D. Swanson.
Dylan Robert Dean Rivera.
Austin Miles David Adams.
Jaron L. Pierce.
Patrick Ramsey Ware.
Evan Luke Corkery.
Natalie Nepper.
Cole Evan Steekel.
Elena S. Teets.
Paige Emma Harmon.
Anne Irene Fritsch.
Caroline Grace Kramer.
Kyujin Yu.
Sophia M. Allen.
Ka Hien Yun.
Arden Elizabeth Stapella.
Peter Thomas Gilroy.
Gabriel K. Yingst.
Zachary Hinkle.
Oscar J. Mozalewski.
Logan Anthony Klein.
Micah Jerome Berger.
Ani Hambasic.
Daniel Carlos Leira.
Ava Catherine Tanner.
Ross Philip Halligan.
Jordan Rose Gillespie.
Camille Graciela Donner.
McKenna Patrice Hewitt.
Jonathan Daniel Hirama.
Anna Marie Vare.
Sabrina Estefania Olvera.
Isabella M.H. Smith.
Zoe Flynn.
Janelle Johnson.
Emily Faith Preston.
Abby Ray Giersdorf.
Savannah Lynn Cherksina.
Maxwell Joshua Paxton.
Nathan Dennis Petrick.
James Sloan County.
Aiden J. Andrews.
Kylie K. Eishen.
Sophia Claire Hazlett.
Allison Grace Woodmansey.
Natalie Ann McDaniels.
Natalie Amber Lang.
Hannah Abigail Berg.
Melody Jo Kaiser.
Alicia Jane Ernst.
Kate Louise Nicholas.
Elise Brenna Payne.
Kayla Ann Wenzel.
Sydney Laura Callaghan.
Emily Grace Greathouse.
Matthew Casey Henson.
Morgan E. Reigeluth.
Giselle Abigail Rueda.
Anna Sophia Kingery.
Alexis Danielle Harrington.
Aiden Ray McGuire.
Luis Brandon Nava.
Cindy Nicole Gifford.
Jack Machio Sanford.
Madeline L. Sevigny.
Taylor Ayana Burnside.
Carson Keith Underwood.
Lily Sophia Schaum.
Sophie Elizabeth Wheeler.
Bjorn Budwig Iverson.
Alyssa Nicole James.
Nadine Samer Khoury.
Haley Jacobs.
Daniela Gutierrez.
Jenna Catherine Applegate.
Cyrus David Greiser Yoder.
Eva Marie Yuska.
Edgar Juarez.
Olivia M. Helton.
Nicholas William Barchard.
Grace Andrea Polzine.
Logan Michael Gardner.
Michaela Rose Bristol.
Milan Nomovsky.
Brittany R. Conway.
Cole Jacob Sampson.
Callie Ann Ledger.
Maxwell James Firmstone.
Catherine Crane Scrimma.
Kyle A. Cowan.
Dina Marie Theros.
Carlos Alexis Ocasio.
Callie Fonlander.
Garrett Carlton Berger.
Damiri Page Bell.
Timothy David Thompson.
Morgan Elizabeth Pardo.
Macy Lynn Sutton.
Sierra Rose Kozlowski.
Davi R. Patterson.
Lauren Nicole Taylor.
Emma Noel Lentz.
Anessa May Shu.
Mauricio Federico Lanza.
Cameron Danielle Avis.
Edwin Paz Guzman.
Nora Ann Larson.
Tomas Lopez Ortiz.
Kier Deng.
Joshua K. Lofton.
Clayton Ronald Ross.
Haley M. Kozad.
Ellie Annalise Erickson.
Han Yuan Zhang.
Elizabeth Ann Wilkin.
Cynthia Tsai.
Adia Jones.
Gabriela Noli Baza.
Lexi Marie Tyndall.
Hisham Mohammed Alatali.
Jana Chung Carlson.
Harrison Markfield.
Leah Kathleen Zuber.
Claire Elizabeth Hobble.
Catherine Suzanne Forsyth.
Kaylin Johanna Hogan.
Stacy Lynette Wettrick.
Olivia Jane Hooger.
Andrea Pacheco Lopez.
Eric Paskatch.
Madison Ann Leonard.
Tyler Kukwan Young.
Priyas Kapoor. Sadhuazani Taibi. Next, graduates from the College of Engineering. Dean Samuel Easterling will present the college's student marshal to President Winterstein.
President Winterstein, Provost Wickert, it's my privilege to present the student marshal from the College of Engineering, Lewis Calloway from Clear Lake, escorted by Dr. Suresh Kothari. Lewis is graduating with a 3.98 GPA in software engineering, a minor in cybersecurity engineering, and an MBA. Lewis is an engineering student entrepreneur. He launched and operates a successful IT services business, Callaway Technologies. And he's an active member in Iowa State's innovation and entrepreneurship programs. Lewis also has completed 5 internships at Kingland, RSM, and PricewaterhouseCoopers. On campus, he served as a teaching assistant and a member of 3 student advisory councils. After graduation, Lewis will be a cybersecurity consultant at PricewaterhouseCoopers. Congratulations, Lewis, and to all of our Cyclone engineers.
Emma Nicole Wolf.
Cayman James Essink.
Chloe May Graber.
Matthew William Alberts.
Sarah Ng.
Edward Dow.
Emily Isabel Ramirez.
John S. Blockowitz.
Samuel James Otis.
Jack Ryan Kenny.
Alexander R. Hoffmeister.
Thomas McGreevy.
Parker Charles Schwartfager.
Zarius Porras Buharavala.
Noah Carlson Ross.
Zachary David Lewis.
Aaron Bailey Sabatka.
Gabriella Frances Walters.
Morgan Diane Nordyke.
Abigail Jane Fritschel.
William Donald Fetkerther.
Alexander G. Hyman.
Haley Michelle Negley.
Max Riley McLean.
Peter Mickish.
Connor T. Livengood.
Peter Matthew Zeller.
Riley Madison Matthews.
Kyle Henry Warrington.
Carter Leo Waholtz.
Nicholas Ryan Napier.
Laura Ann Stowater.
Siti Nabila Binti Modaradzi.
Nathan Timothy Logston.
Kayla May.
Alexis Mary Locati.
Eleanor Jane Whitney.
Richard Gilbert Operman.
Sydney E. Lindenberg.
Jack L. Harper.
Caitlin Marie Wolters.
Keith Andrew Harder.
Emily Mary McKnight.
Evan Scott Charlier.
Samuel James Cross.
Nathan Russell Graves.
Rourke Thomas Martin.
Trevor Allen Breimeyer.
Trevor Allen Shep.
Austin Mark Appleton.
Aaron Dennis McCarville.
Kayla Keddy.
Isaac Meyer Verba.
Alexander Wayne Reynolds.
Samuel J. O'Neill.
Devin James Omdahl.
Fernando A. Zuniga Lara.
William Charles Rail.
Jacob Paul Lyons.
Baylor Thomas Clark.
Devin Bradley Randall.
Ben F. Hall.
Devin Michael Smith.
Cameron Allen Hurt.
David G. Meenan.
Christopher B. Hack.
Gunnar David Hageman.
John Edward Traxler.
Samuel John Potter.
James Riley McDermott.
Samuel Christopher Earl.
Nicholas David Hoffman.
Emily Martins.
Gavon Sean Kelly Jones.
Natalie Francis Willett.
Derek John Grengs.
Nicholas Worsham.
Cade Allen Bowers.
Ben J. McClanahan.
Jonathan Philip Hageman.
Bryant Thielen.
James Frederick Glosson.
Craig David Richard.
Aaron Edward Foz.
Kevin Jeffrey House.
Jonathan E. Andreessen.
Jonah Arvin Magnuson.
Elizabeth Ann Camp.
Austin James Scoville.
Michael Davis Eschweiler.
Blake C. Yuschek.
Samuel Christopher Hubley.
Ralph Michael Scumaci.
William Raymond Hall.
Ian Thomas Somerville.
Jacob Elijah Hoffman.
Christian J. Russell.
Mason Robert Krabby.
Benjamin Jack Turner.
Samuel Tager Harkness.
Eric Allen Rasmussen.
Carter Marty Jorgensen.
Ryan William Rouleau.
Ethan James Drew.
Ryan Thomas Nelson.
Jacob William Baljaman.
Jaden Peter Neubauer.
Thomas Craig Albrightson.
Dylan J. McGrath.
Tanner John Goodrich.
Ramey Paul Beavers.
Seth Richard Schindler.
Philip John Gorney.
Luke Roger Schmid.
Ula Wadame Lola Ashade.
Reed Michael Cool.
Luke Michael Stein.
Tanner Ryan Kelleher.
Luigi Malaguya.
Kayla Mae Kraft.
Preston James Griner.
Savannah Mae LaRock.
Luke Anthony Neiman.
Nicole Elizabeth Vargas.
Zachary John Duran.
Gabriel David Jen.
Brandon Case.
Adam Errett Horst.
Anaf Yassin.
Joshua John Thompson.
Anthony Restivo.
Gregory Allen Mullinex.
That is Jack Tomsick.
Cody M. Johnston.
Alejandro Castillo.
Bryce Golden.
Cesar Medina.
Jack Christo Dieterman.
Nicholas Figueroa Calderas.
John Christopher Roberts.
Andres Javier Ceballos.
Weston Schmidt.
Michael A. Saperi.
Riley A. Helgeson.
Anayi Muniz Beltran.
Emily Jean Klein.
Kainoa Morgan Goldschmidt.
Elmir Ganabegovich.
Anna Browning Bergstaller.
Amelia Grace Ball.
Alexandra Grace Petsky.
Jackson Michael Harris.
Samantha Abkina Neri.
Carson L. Ludwig.
Helen Lau.
Emma Lee Olson.
Naga Deepka Vempati.
Carter Jacob Robider.
Jennifer Robles.
Lucas Samuel Harmoning.
Yu Wei Tan.
Jessica Lynn Hamill.
Lucas Allen Edinger.
Kayla Zadan.
Colin William Conti.
Jonah E. Besselavere.
Clayton F. Burkhalter.
Dylan Jason Giese.
Nicholas John Grote.
Luca Arroyo.
Bennett Richard Hageman.
Owen Gutierrez.
Jacob E. Serrata.
Cade Lechtenberg.
Michael Francis Davis.
Nathaniel John Pisney.
Noah Gleason.
Quinn Patrick Carney.
Brian James Schomer.
Mason Daniel Sussner.
Joseph Paul Badalucco.
William Mitch Hudson.
Maximos Yanis Panopoulos.
Alexandra Grace Whitmer.
Samuel Joseph LaBarbera.
Emily Rose Huzengay.
Jace Chani Beck.
Amy Hartgen.
Andy Junwoo Lee.
Sage Rain Mott.
Cade William Raskway.
Mitchell Talliet.
Keaton Westerkamp.
Enrico Kirsting Dozrez.
William J. Nelmark.
Liha Dutta.
Joseph N. Novak.
Kevin Scott Carbon.
Connor Trisnodell.
Nicholas Guzek.
Michael Joseph Trisnodell.
Blaine Michael Bartholomew.
Joseph Sylvester Salonik.
Aiden Robert Bosman.
Mason Stephen Monahan.
Mason Riley Smizek.
Everett Marshall Schisler.
Alisa Laura Marin.
Logan Robert Morris.
Patrick Gyain Isaac Beo.
Trace Dean Hagee.
Yuanshin Chen.
Ricky Wayne Horton Smith.
Ronak Rajendra Banerjee.
Matthew Namikas.
Yu Yang Yi.
Tyler Weberski.
Ian A. Bixler.
Michael William Gradle.
Andrew Robert King.
Andrew Stanley Muziel.
Robert Bruce Valiga.
Benjamin T. Lustgraf.
Emma Quinn Shepard.
Alexander David Pajak.
Stephen J. Mann.
Jack Richard Sebahar.
Ren David Latcham.
Charlene Renee Bias.
Catherine Sarah Jacobson.
Callie Faith Bockhart.
Marina Claire Jacobson.
Daniel James Rosenhammer.
Allison L. Howard.
Sachin Vijay Patel.
Jack Robert Hetland.
Cade Stephen Robison.
John Henry Hilker.
Eric Andrew Sandberg.
Ellington Patrick Smith.
Benjamin David Minders.
Samuel Douglas Gillespie.
Susanna Lynn Noble.
Calvin Matthew Cans.
Brian Pope.
James Fitzsimmons.
Alex Tommy Vongpandi.
Liam Harold Gossman.
Akpobari J. Godpower.
Zachary Charles Hainline.
Evan Nim.
Nadim Hojich.
Xerxes Christian Tarman.
Elmine Didik.
Jackson Caleb Dennis.
Nicholas John Thomas.
Christopher A. Ajari.
Anthony Rashawn Jack.
Daniel James Rolwes.
Elias Alvin Brem.
Cale Moats Kester.
Jacob Dunn.
Nick Bergen.
Cedric Chelawar Ismael Bayo.
Gavin C. Tersteeg.
Gabrielle Arango.
Gloria Faith Youngbear.
Preston Ellis Johnson.
Zachary Andrew Wahlberg.
Julia Kathleen Sugar.
Suraj Nandakumar.
Caitlin Ann Fields Jekyll.
Srinath Kanan.
Ethan Scott Robus.
Matthew James Lakota.
Benjamin Waddle Ledyard.
Michael Patrick Dijon.
Jack Matthew Cassidy.
Catherine Elizabeth Brunia.
Benjamin Thomas Mullen.
Neve Korskanden.
Andrew Kraft.
Wyatt Thomas Workus.
Jacob Thomas Netter.
Daniel Shea Zust.
Cassandra Abigail Volpe.
Ryan Michael Wellner.
Mackenzie Etoile Donald.
Nicholas Michael Lacoste.
Jackson Kenneth Wilcox.
Reese Andrew Rowling.
Ava Rose Atkins.
Benjamin Carl Larson.
Julia Mary Biggery.
Grady Melvin Vapp.
Samantha Grace Schmidt.
Asher Jacob Wilson.
Shelby Ann Arrigo.
Broderick Jude Wall.
Cassandra May Swaker.
Noah Andrew Roy.
Nathan Seelig.
Jenna Mary Leggett.
Christopher M. Seligman.
Emma Lee Coburn.
Michael Nicholas Hotsis.
Jacob Dale Shockley.
Andrew Christopher Roba.
Ishan Patel.
Nora Jean Bengston.
Jacob Michael Elliott.
Jacqueline Renee Fisher.
Jonathan E. Hess.
Jared Jeffrey Melcher.
Eric Rinke.
Braden Andrew King.
Trevor James Friedel.
Benjamin James Spellman.
Nathan James Morton.
Jeffrey Ray Astor.
Kyle David Sipe.
Rose Druce Hoffman.
John Patrick Pansini.
Julian Dwight Gavras.
Mason Michael Lawler.
Victoria Galina Kiberga.
Akash Sethi.
Anna Catherine McCaslin.
Anurag Prasanna Pujari.
Kevin Joseph Kusiniak.
Johnny Trong Tran.
Ethan David Houts.
Gotham Setupati.
Zoe Miranda Davis.
Kishore Vijay Kumar.
Ella Suzanne Godfrey.
Papi Momar Ndao.
Shanna Sue Fellows.
Siddharthan Prakash.
Ian Christopher Flint.
Brendan James Draghi.
Jacob Daniel Foltz.
Tyler M. Atkinson.
Jack Matthew Bowerly.
Trent Ryan Walraven.
Eric Thomas Hundal.
Carson Kenneth Toe.
Nathaniel Joseph Allers.
Jeremy Thomas Yost.
Kai Dylan Conway.
Quinn Sampson.
Josiah James Carls.
Joseph Reed Tremblay.
Benjamin Samuel Gardner.
Aaron Mitchell T. Grotenhuis.
Samuel J. DeFrancisco.
Ella Rosalie Claire Rico.
Ryan Patrick Carey.
Eric William Schmidt.
Camden Steinert.
Ryan Joseph Sand.
Dominique Michael Imbrogno.
Christopher S. Tague.
Shannon Casey Cooney.
Calvin James Mitchell.
Matthew Joseph Graham.
Robert Michael Lasky.
Carter Jeffrey Morosky.
Eduardo Jimenez Tompaxo.
Hannah K. Johnson.
Elimas Buck Schaefer.
Sophie Mary Bastian.
Logan R. Lee.
Rachel Lynn Corollas.
Braxton T. Rokis.
Emma Shea Callahan.
Thomas Aaron Leddit.
Maria Elizabeth Brown.
Tyler Jesse Rodriguez.
Emma Jane Hoffman.
Abigail Grace Stanlick.
Jonathan E. Jurgens.
Mason Alexander Richards.
Christopher Stephen Costa.
Viola Rose Newman.
Clayton T. Livingston.
Wyatt Ward Curtis.
Reese Connor Jameson.
Joshua Lowell Holloway.
Justin T. Kenny.
Thomas M. Yoon.
Stephen Paul Frana.
Kyle Rohit Leonard.
Matthew Gravy.
Levi Palm.
Ethan William Hall.
Bradley David McClellan.
Patrick Beck.
Aiden James Nelson.
Sean Michael Corkery.
Dylan John Riedeman.
Casey Drew Alexander.
Jesse Allen Gillingham.
Caden Joseph Bakken.
Isaiah John Reyes Ortiola.
Evan Walter Brummer.
Berichure Swania Ibaki.
Kyle Geertz.
Zachary Philip Zeller.
Kenneth James Grenell.
Aiden Christian Lewis.
Carter David Bloomquist.
Israel Sanchez Tellez.
Nathan James Bolt.
Alexandro S. Pasomas.
Bishal B. Gattani.
Theodore Harrison Bernick.
Daniel Preston K.
Logan Brian Farmer.
Taras Michael Boutry.
Alexis Tinoco.
Luke D. Hill.
Katie Piampiano.
Eric D.C. Drolly.
Sandro Stephen Ponchame.
Benjamin Patrick Hobson.
Alexander LaFontaine.
Claire E. Palmer.
Madeline May Keogh.
Brooklyn Ashley Henshaw.
Nicholas Dean Ingemels.
Rose Berber Solis.
Austin James Krakula.
Julia Lee Finch.
Elijah Timothy Ingram.
Abigail Marie Bolt.
Theodore Pranoto Thaib.
Rihanna M. Knutson.
Shane David Jacobson.
Rebecca Lynn Cheney.
Alex Yerlak Ong.
Elizabeth Mary Moravets.
Kyler Dean Fisher.
Sergio Perez Valentin.
Benjamin Colby Pajensky.
Drew A. Dolman.
Megan Renee Eberly.
Vanessa Cruz Escobar.
Alec James Coase.
Hannah Marie Christensen.
Caden James Chitlick.
Elizabeth Jane Clow.
Stephen Noble Shireman.
Christopher Thomas Arevalo.
Carter Nathaniel Everts.
Alyssa Marie Ellenbecker.
Jacob Terry Wallace.
Brendan James Grote.
Lin Bao Tran.
Cole Kuiper.
Brady Alexander Putney.
Matthew J. Harley.
Benjamin David Thatcher.
Judd Bear.
Preston James Colehouse.
Isaac Michael Hunebrink.
Ethan Matthew Linen.
Austin Richardson.
Evan Matthew Horak.
Barrett Xavier Bonnet.
Logan Sean Kinch.
Caitlin Elizabeth Hansen.
Andrew Ottavielli Nell.
Lydia Claire McCleary.
Matthew Joseph Nevin.
Jacob William Burns.
Ryan Dennis Schlitz.
Logan Michael McDermott.
Aiden Hamilton Roy.
Cameron David Horace.
Ryan A. Millington.
Leah Vaughn Wamsley.
Jake Matthew Umbo.
Rachel Mary Schnepp.
Jack Henry Mahoney.
Michael Thomas Gore.
Joseph Thomas Schenecker.
Dylan Andrew David Hacker.
Alec Michael Fry.
Kartik V. Kasarabada.
Nick Divins.
Ashlar D. Benda.
Max Robert Weber.
Lucas Zarajic.
Jacob Robert Northup.
Abigail Leah Thompson.
Min Young Woo.
Jacob Walter Chizik.
Thomas Kivlahan.
Kaylin Binger.
Andrew James Olson.
Lucas Cutter Gannon.
Noah Rudy.
Grady Edward Dejaneff.
Sarah Ann Swenson.
Julian David Dalago.
Taylor Jean Hansen.
Nell Jaskoviak.
Catherine Chabet Rotich.
Brant Darrell Daman.
Lal Siyama.
Eric Michael Christensen.
Trent Murphy Bickford.
Aaron Dwan.
Cameron Duane Corcoran.
Alec Barrett Comstock.
Connor W. Schrader.
Jad Adam Carter.
Wee T. Wynn.
Cody Michael Draper.
Paige Elizabeth Myers.
Creighton Lynn Kesterson.
Karen Deep Sandhu.
Maxwell John Barton.
Edward Larson.
Carson Joseph Theodore Fisher.
Quinn Madeline Watts.
Jacob Tyler Guthrie.
Brenner Nelson Stickney.
Bradley Robert Bodie.
Jack L. Van Veen.
Kanan Davidson.
Elliot William Etz.
Abram Joseph Demo.
Rachel D. Echu San An Goldstein.
Giovanni Bali.
Sarah E. Rossadan.
William J. Snyder.
Noah Benjamin Terwilliger.
Sean C. O'Shea.
Emma Marie Salzman.
Hunter Ryan Block.
Abby Victoria McCormick.
Thomas Matthew Keeshan.
Michael Tyler Gustafson.
Ryan Epps.
Benjamin Schultz.
Spencer William Steele.
Ayo M. Gunsola.
Leon Vicente Espinoza Rios.
Ahmed Nasir Andin.
Tiana Renee Little.
Garrett Lee Arp.
Aiden Jarrett Albertson.
Gage Nicholas Rudin.
Thriambak R. Giriprakash.
Dane William Johnson Holmes.
Caitlin Lucine Hertog.
Blake Harrison Stumpf.
Andrew Richard Newland.
Caitlin Marie Kotvis.
Thomas Joseph Forby.
Justin Ray Knock.
Bingui Huang.
Gavin Copeland.
Dana Richard Bohr.
Caleb Robert Rock.
Alan R. Arizmendi Almaraz.
Joshua Lee Medder.
Haley Madison Bates.
Ezra Lee Manis.
Jagruk Ilax Bat.
Robert Louis U. Santiago.
Noah Gherkin.
Aaron Michael Simpson.
Chase E. Foxon.
Andrew David Winters.
Abraham Jackson Brink.
Andrew Thomas Saylor.
Cade Allen.
Benjamin John Ziggermont.
Connor James Drury.
Seth Alexander Hoffman.
Marcus Lynn Egger.
Rhett Benjamin Frere.
Evan Edward Gillis.
Carter J. Gawley.
John Patrick Greer.
Nathan Stephen Wilson.
Alexander Lane Smith.
Cole J. Schaefer.
John Francis Petrak.
Alex Bangs.
Jacob Charles Hinsey.
Matthew Todd Poling.
Simon Aguilar.
Garrett Michael Hine.
Blake Carlson.
Andrew Charles Finfrock.
Benjamin David Dubin.
Mason James Wickman.
Aiden Drew Furley.
Isaac Peter Galluck.
Varad Vasant Kulkarni.
Nathan William Frank.
Tane Srinivasa Avari.
Abe Bradley Scheidemann.
Daniel Scott Doherty.
Antonio Vincent Perez.
Aaron Richard Bodenham.
Tristan John White.
Zachary Robert Hurst.
Walker Penisi.
Anirudh Ambore.
Carson John Willie.
Robert Charles Holman.
Teen Locke.
Andrew Michael Bowen.
Isaiah Alec Mundy.
Noah Harrison Gaffney.
David Buchanan Barrett.
Cole William Burkle.
Nathan Gregory Miller.
Tiffany Fix.
Clayton Scott Cramper.
Adam J. Schmidt.
Will Henning Moss.
Nicholas Crankshaw.
Austin Lake Nelson.
Joshua M. Alexander.
Gavin Daniel Petrock.
Andrew T. Dressen.
Nathaniel Michael Curry.
Samuel Calvin Hykins.
Blake Christopher Leby.
Daniel Myron Ocampo.
Sean William Kleesner.
Spencer Aramas Sutton.
Laura Ann Paul.
Isaac Christopher Arp.
Shenyuan Chang.
Nicholas Benjamin Austin.
Joshua Thomas St. John.
Connor Joseph Kennefick.
Clayton Joseph Wrights.
Reese Allen Dodge.
Thomas Jose Nunez.
Kareem B. Eljam.
Carlo Mark Adams Kwan.
Ramith Krishnan.
Nico Peter Kupas.
Jonathan Matthew Hine.
Parker Thomas Psycho.
Jeren Terrell Martin Ofilanda.
Thomas Scott Marina.
Sean K. Gregory.
Ian Francis Seiler.
Mishari Frey M. L. Harby.
Justin Stanton Templeton.
Evan James Hansen.
Eric Arthur Schultz.
Sammy Bensalam.
Ryan Michael Watasiek.
Abdulrahman Atef Salah Mohammed.
Alexander Thomas Predke.
Ziad Mohammed Al-Katani.
Bryson Henry Rivers.
Yogesh Chander.
Charles W. Soar.
Samuel Allen Yoder.
Blake Andrew McGill.
Nathan Franklin Denny.
Catherine J. Notarangelo.
Mohammed Al-Areda.
Andrea Bierman.
Zainab Karem Al-Ghalibi.
Mitchell Craig Sage.
Justin John McKenna.
Zachariah M. Schulz.
Christopher J. Banwart.
Jack Joseph Smines.
Jeremy Harlan Koger.
Caden William Waddell.
Matthew David Collier.
Noah W. Mabel.
Nicholas Allen Erickson.
Josiah Daniel C.
Matthew John Crabb.
Grace May Meter.
Jack Timothy Labissanier.
Ashley Holman.
Carson J. McNamer.
Carson M. Bordy.
Teresa Adriana Wijaya.
Carson D. Orr.
Aditya Ajay Pinjakar.
John Tucker Thomas.
Ben Mason Willie.
Huyan V. Pham.
Andrew Winky.
Nathan Scott Lewis.
Alexander James Black.
Isaac Henry Bradford.
Jack Nera Bondi.
Maxwell Anthony Von Nam.
Nicholas William Hardkoff.
Harley Lucas Carpenter.
Andy Lee Nguyen.
Gabriel Patrick Owen.
Yolanda Jong.
Broderick James Larson.
Grant Edmund Nording.
Corey Han Lu.
Jiaopeng Wu.
Travis Robert Massner.
Hao Su.
Peter Jordan Wisman.
Mensan Jipesanu Namisi.
Dakota James Raleigh.
Haseen Nahid Khan.
Elias Daniel Pickett.
Luke Kellen Koneman.
Mihir Nilesh Modi.
Nicholas George Fitless.
Christian Hugan.
Kristen Ann Hawken.
Charisse Michelle Locke.
Mohammed A. Albarak.
Nolan Robert Thoms.
Myung-Jo Kang.
Joshua L. Norman.
Wanjun Chue.
Nazaret Estrada.
Jewan Zhang.
Pedro J. Salazar Garcia.
Nicholas Andrew Geckner.
Vansh Kumar.
Joseph Michael Devine.
Matthew Monroe Burris.
Nicholas Bryson Carver.
Kai Sean Kaw.
Zachary Ryan Schmalz.
Xiao Yet Tan.
Kian Yao Chong.
Kai Sing Te.
Thing Bin To.
Jin Ji Kung.
Muhammad Amir Buzakir bin.
Vincent James Quattroni.
Muhammad Imran bin Yusuf.
Thomas Richard Eckstein.
Muhammad Sukri Ahmad Zainal Akmar.
Kelly Renee Ryan. Peter Aaron Abajan. Ellie Marie Larson.
On behalf of the entire university community, I extend my sincerest congratulations to all of our graduates. We wish you the very best and look forward to hearing from you about all of your accomplishments. A round of applause for our graduates. Now it's my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Jeffrey Johnson, Laura and Russ Talbot, endowed President and CEO of the Iowa State University Alumni Association, to welcome you as the newest alumni of Iowa State University.
Thank you, President Winterstein. And greetings, Iowa State University's newest alumni, members of the class of 2024. You are now mine. You are now officially Cyclones for life. You now carry the official title of Iowa State University alumni. Yes, you are now forever one of us. Today, you are moving from an on-campus family of more than 31,000 students to a global family of more than 285,000 alumni. These alumni colleagues are living in and working to make their communities greater in every county of Iowa, the other 49 states of the U.S., and more than 150 countries. Please know that my staff and I are committed to being here for you from today forward to help keep you well connected to each other and other Iowa State alumni and friends, as well as to inspire you through the stories of your alumni colleagues, present you future opportunities as Iowa State alumni, and serve you through exciting programs and services. Our ultimate goal is to elevate Iowa State and Iowa Staters. To get your alumni journey started, a group of donors made gifts to fund a one-year gifted membership for each one of you. That's right, each one of you in the class of 2024 will receive an already paid for one-year membership to all the benefits and services and opportunities connected to the Iowa State Alumni Association. I think that deserves an applause of gratitude. To make this offer official, there's one thing the donors ask the association to do and one thing they are asking you to do. They ask us to make it easy for you to assess and accept this gift membership, and they're asking you simply to activate your gift membership. And you will be able to do that as soon as possible by going to the Alumni Association's website, isualum.org. Please do so today or by May 31st. We'll also be sending you an email with this information as a helpful reminder as well. So please promise me today that you will not delete my first email to you. Once you activate this gifted membership, you will gain access to the online alumni directory that connects you with alumni in your community, adds you to the mailing list for the Iowa Stater Members Only magazine, and gives you access to online discounts. The opportunity to receive new grad tip sheets and programs and special member invitations. Now here are 5 things I want you to remember. No matter what you do or where you go, you will always be members of this prestigious higher education family. This university and all who work here will always be interested in what you do, how you continue to contribute to society, and what you become. Number 2, make Iowa State visible in your daily life. Wear your school colors, sport a license plate or a license plate cover, display your diploma, and place an Alumni Association membership decal on your vehicle. By doing these simple acts, you're sure to connect with other Iowa Staters on your journey. Number 3, alumni help fund building projects. They invested in your faculty and your programs. They also invested in you through scholarships, conference attendance, and so many other ways. You and the alumni of the future will largely determine what your children, your grandchildren, and others will find when they matriculate to Iowa State. So when you are able, consider giving back as well. 4th, keep in touch. Come back to visit campus. Take road trips with your college buddies and join a local alumni club. If you have a change of address, be sure to let us know in order that we may put you in touch with other alumni in your new community. And number 5, renew that gifted membership a year from when you activate it. You're going to want to stay an active member. So in closing, and with every good wish for your success, your health, and your happiness, on behalf of the staff and board of the Iowa State University Alumni Association, we look forward to becoming partners with you in helping you advance your careers, enhance your degrees, stay connected to your colleges, support your alma mater, and network with Cyclones everywhere. And don't forget to renew that membership. Lastly, congratulations again, class of 2024, and remember, you are now Cyclones for life. Congratulations. Now you have these silver tubes underneath your seats. If you want to stand with me on the count of 3, let's paint this place cardinal and gold. 1, 2, 3.
So as we're nearing the end of our celebration today, I want to again thank our commencement speaker, Robin O'Callahan, and I want to offer my personal congratulations to all of our graduates. Your diploma was really the culmination of a rigorous coursework, online learning, life-changing experiences both inside and outside of the classroom. So thank you for making this a memorable day. Thank you for making Iowa State part of your personal journey and your professional life ahead. We want to recognize the hard work of all the individuals that have supported you through this journey, and so please reach out now to all of those that are with you today, your family, your friends, the faculty and staff, and give them a round of applause. All of the graduates, thank your family and friends. And remember that tomorrow is Mother's Day, so keep that in your hearts as well. And family and friends, would you stand up and thank the graduates and congratulate them for all of their hard work. And now would everyone remain standing as we conclude our ceremony with the singing of Bells of Iowa State led by Carly Nelson, and that will conclude the Spring 2024 afternoon undergraduate commencement ceremony. Thank you, Carly.
Please join me in the singing of the Bells of Iowa State. You will find the music printed on the back of your commencement program.